absolutely love my smile. Thanks to Antoine Dental and Dr. Nazari, I absolutely love my smile. I loved it before, but I love it even more now. And even my kids, they're like, Mama, your teeth are so different now. Your smile is so much different now. And everyone, family, friends, they all notice the huge difference.
Everything's clean. Everything is high tech. They show you your x-rays. They're not holding up little strips. You can understand what they're showing you.
You come here, you don't see them, nobody frowning, everybody, welcome you, and to me it seems like it's sincere. It's just not like an act, so that means a lot to me.
Dr. Nazari, he sits by my side and he actually explains to me what's going on and how my teeth are gonna look and things like that. And nobody has ever done that with me, so that's what kind of pushed me towards to do it.
They did a perfect job. I really like it. Every time I smile, I remember of my doctor.
I was terrified of dentists. I'm still terrified of dentists since I was little. Every kid's like that. And my fear is gone because, they helped me a lot. So I love it and I wouldn't go anywhere else.
I had tried to get this work done before, many years ago. And it's like, there's no way we could do this. Really, I had doctors who tell me they could not do it. When I came here, I was so amazed and so happy that somebody could give me the smile I wanted and change my life.
Let me be the first to welcome you to Antoine Dental Center. You're in store for a truly excellent dental experience here. Our name, Antoine, is Latin for beyond praise. In the next few minutes, you'll meet real patients talk about their experience here as a patient. They'll share with you what excellent dental care means to them. As you'll hear in their own words, it's beyond praise. If you're like most of our patients, you've done your homework regarding you and your family's dental care. Dentists, dentistry, and dental practices are not as they used to be. In fact, the number of dental students graduating dental school grows each year. Soon, there will be more dentists than the population will need. This makes it more difficult and more confusing for you in finding the right dentist. To make things more complicated for you, to provide for all these students, we're seeing more and more corporate managed practices popping up. This can be both good and bad depending on the type of person you are and the type of practice that you want taking care of you. The corporate practices, unlike our practice, are intended to see a large number of patients, and all too often, the patient's comfort and care get sacrificed. Insurance companies tend to dictate the level of care these practices can give patients. You see it happening at a physician's office. If you've been to your general doctor lately, you've probably noticed he or she is spending less time with you in the exam room. The same happens in a lot of these large dental practices. Our patients, ones who have been to these types of practices before coming here, tell us that those practices are more like dental mills, turning and churning out patients by the thousands. Patients tell us that they rarely saw the same dentist twice. At Antoine Dental Center, we don't think this is how patients should be treated. Dentistry is not a take a number, next patient in line kind of experience. We don't think this is dental care. We see it more as assembly line dentistry. Now, if you're comfortable with this kind of attention or lack of attention, then our practice may not be for you. Patients who find their way to us and stay with us for years are specifically looking for a dentist that they can have a long-term relationship with. They would prefer not changing dentists regularly. If you're looking for a dentist and a dental team that will put your comfort and care above all else, then you're in the right place here. You'll find Antoine Dental to be a refreshing change from what you've experienced in the past, to be very much like the dentist your parents and grandparents came to know. More than someone who only takes care of your teeth, rather become someone who is a trusted advisor or an extended member of your family. This is the principle upon which Dr. Behzad Nazari founded Antoine Dental Center on back in 1999.
When I graduated from dental school, I started working for other companies. And then since I was a novice in dentistry, and then every patients that they came in, I wasn't able to treat all of their disorders. We have to send them to different specialists. And I noticed that the patients don't like that. They come in, they take off from work, they take off from school, and then they come in and then I have to refer them to somebody else, sometimes 2 or 3 different specialists. And then I made it my mission that when I get my own practice, that I would provide all the services under one roof, and I try to do that. So we have a specialist for braces, which is orthodontist. We have a specialist for gum and implant, which is periodontist. We have a specialist for cosmetic dentistry, which is prosthodontist. They're all under the same roof. So when the patients coming in here, they don't have to go from office to office. They just stay here, get their dental work done, and then they save time, they save money. They don't miss from school, they don't miss from work. They come here under one roof, they get all their dental treatments done.
I was here to do a cleaning, and I was telling the person that was helping me, hey, can I talk to somebody about getting a retainer, because that's all I thought that I needed, because of my gap that opened in the front. So they're like, oh, well, we'll get Dr. Nazari, since he used to be your old, doctor. So I was like, okay. And then he remembered me, so it made me feel a lot more comfortable. That's why I did it. Any other, I've gone to other ones where they tell me, yeah, you need braces, but I'm like, I don't know, they just kind of tell me. And Dr. Nazari, he sits by my side, and he actually explains to me what's going on and how my teeth are going to look and things like that. And nobody has ever done that with me, so that's what kind of pushed me towards to do it. Every time I come in, they take care of me right away. And especially when this braces is a lot more smoother, the process is a lot more quicker. I'm in and out within like 20 minutes, so that's perfect with me.
Few people know this, though dentists, like physicians, take a Hippocratic oath. Dentists are committed by oath to take care of patients. Like anything, some do a better job than others. As much as dentistry is a high-tech science, it's also an art. The art requiring compassion and care for your well-being and balancing that with the science of taking care of your teeth, gums, and health.
I came over here because my teeth was like getting shorter and shorter like every day. And I just want to know why. So he saw me and I had some kind of problem with my teeth. But now I'm very happy because my teeth all are like, I got all, line up now on top. So I had to wait for the bottom. Before, I don't like to smile because I don't like the way, I look myself. But now I laugh often. Before, I don't like it. Here, I feel like it, like in family. Before, I got somebody else like for my dentist, and it was like you're coming in, coming out, and that's it. Here, like you feel like you are family. They treat you like family here.
Before I came here, I had a halfway smile. Now I have a whole complete smile now. Years ago when I first came here, I think it was my little niece. She said, Antoine Dillon's having a sale, and go check it out. So I just came and checked it out, and I've been coming ever since. And I think I did the braces for about 2 years, and then some other little procedures, and here I am today with the most beautiful smile in the world. I get compliments everywhere I go. People are so warm and so helpful, and my doctor, Dr. Kanan, and all of my doctors are really great doctors. I just fell in love with all of them, and it's amazing how they have changed my life. I had tried to get this work done before, many years ago, and it's no way we could do this. Really, I had doctors who tell me they could not do it. When I came here, I was so amazed and so happy that somebody could give me the smile I wanted and change my life.
First of all, I'm not from Houston. I'm actually from Colorado. So when I moved here, it was really hard for me to find a dentist. So I just searched and I just came here and I liked it. So it's really clean, first of all, friendly, which it's something that I like. Everyone that I was with, in this chair, it was really friendly. It was not painful, which is something that I'm sure everybody will be happy with. From the Valley, I used to live there. I went to a dentist, obviously, and she cracked my tooth. She broke my tooth and didn't fix it back. So one thing that I'm very confident and I love about this place is like they actually try to save your teeth. They're not going to be like, oh, well, let me just pull it out, or let me just, they give you options. They just don't give you the final, like it's going to be gone, so let's just face it. That's what I like about that. And that's one thing that I'm very happy about.
We understand you may be afraid of the dentist for any number of reasons. Many people are, so you're not alone. You may get anxious by the idea of going to a dentist. You may have had a bad experience with a dentist in your past. Often this alone keeps people from seeing a dentist until it's too late, when they can't bear the pain or discomfort any longer. Despite the pain, they still find themselves apprehensive about calling a dentist because they're afraid the dentist or dental staff may make them feel guilty because they've put off going to the dentist for so long. Not here, not at Antoine Dental Center. In this practice, you'll see we have a no guilt, no lecture policy. You see, our dentists are people just like you. We understand that life can get in the way sometimes. So, if you haven't been to the dentist in a while, it's okay. You won't hear a lecture from us.
It was my friend. She was telling me that she was having problems with her teeth and she was getting braces. And then I've been knowing her since we were little. And I've always had a chipped tooth. And she was telling me, she's like, you should go. And, they're really good. And then it's free. The exams are free. I was like, okay, sure. So they explained to me and they showed everything to me. They're like, oh, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to start you off, And little by little, they started telling me exactly what they were going to do to me. So I like that. And I was terrified of dentists. I'm still terrified of dentists since I was little. Every kid's like that. And my fear is gone because, they helped me a lot. They fix my front teeth, all of these. So they helped me improve my smile. So I love it. And I wouldn't go anywhere else.
My first time here was very scary because I don't like dentists. But once I got comfortable, everything was fine. I got pretty good taken care of, and it was pretty comfortable after the anesthesia and all that. So the anesthesia was warm and it went by fast. It was like you make the appointment, you get here, and everything happens step by step, but really, really fast. Next thing you know, you're out the door. It stopped getting scary when they started explaining everything. Every question that you have, they'll answer it. And make sure you ask questions so you know what you're getting yourself into. It makes it easier for a doctor to be confident and telling you, this is what I'm going to do and this is what's going to happen, and it's going to be over with as soon as, it's done.
I've had many procedures done. I've had my wisdom teeth removed, I had fillings, I've had cleanings, I've had braces, and it just kept coming back because everybody's really nice. They are always very attentive, and I really like the care they give. They always explain everything to you before they start the procedure, and if you don't feel comfortable, they stop and they talk you through it. Everything's clean, everything is high tech. They show you your x-rays. They're not holding up little strips. You can understand what they're showing you. And one of the main things, our exams are free. Just set your appointment. They're open on Saturdays, and all the first exams, x-rays are free.
When you go to the dentist, wouldn't you like it to be a pain-free experience? Of course you would. Technology has helped reduce the pain or discomfort that you would normally associate with cleanings or treatments. Additionally, our advanced dental technology has reduced the amount of time we require for many treatments, which also makes those treatments that you would expect to be expensive now more affordable. Of course, finding our kind of pain-free, affordable dentistry and great personal care depends on you choosing the right dentist. We work very hard to stay on top of the newest dental treatments and advancements in dentistry.
There are diagnostic equipment that any medical or dental officer need to have. So we try to provide all of them located in our office, so the patient doesn't have to go to different laboratories to get those diagnostic imaging to be done. We have 3D a CAT scan machine here. We have 2D CAT scan machine here that would help us with the diagnosis. They are digital, very, very low radiation. So rather than sending patients to different laboratories, we can get those done immediately in our office. Sometimes it takes patients to make an appointment in those laboratories next week or 10 days, and then they have to go there and then come back in here again. We wait for the results. We have them all already in here. We get them done here quick for the patients. so they will get immediate answer to find out about their diagnosis.
Regardless of the technology, we understand that no one likes to go to the dentist, even for routine cleanings and checkups. We know dentists are often seen as the bearers of bad news. Have you ever gone to a dentist and have them tell you that you have a cavity or you need a root canal, or worse, you need teeth pulled? When you go to the physician, most appointments are pretty typical. You know what's going to happen, and only in rare occasions does your physician give you bad news. You know he or she is going to tell you to watch what you eat, to lose weight, not to eat too much salt, and to get plenty of sleep and exercise. However, it may seem each time that you go to a dentist, you're hearing of a cavity or some other treatment that you need. Many view this as bad news. In reality, it's more unexpected or unwanted news. Unlike the bad news a physician could give you, many dental situations that you'll hear about aren't life-threatening and rarely need immediate attention. The odds of your physician giving you real bad news can be much greater than what a dentist may tell you. In many cases, the dentist is your first line of defense when it comes to the condition of your overall physical health. Both the American Dental Association and American Medical Association have concluded there is a direct correlation between a healthy mouth and a healthy body. Tooth decay and gum disease are not only associated with an ugly mouth and bad breath, but are also tied to such chronic health conditions as eating disorders, heart disease, diabetes, strokes, and more. Few people ever look at it this way, and even fewer dental websites share this information. In the grand scheme of things, the dentist is your first line of defense against many health issues. The choice is yours. You can be proactive and take care of your teeth and health and visit a dentist regularly, or you can avoid it, hoping that a problem goes away when you fully know it won't. It's unavoidable. Sooner or later, you will need to see a dentist.
Our mission is to build the smiles for our patients that last for them. We don't want to just bring patients in here and do a single tooth and then just, say bye to them. We never see them again. We try to build relationships with the patients, and then if it's not on the first visit or the second visit, that overall in their lifetime they come in here and then they achieve the smile that they always want to. It really gives me goosebumps when I see that they're walking on the field and they're happy, and we don't just want to treat their teeth. We treat them as a whole, and then we give them a new smiles that changes their lives, changes their appearances, changes their confidence, and then we try to give them a experience, not just do a single tooth filling or just a cleaning for them. We give them a great experience that when they walk out of here, they're just very happy. That gives me the most pleasure.
The unwanted or unexpected news about a dental situation may be unpleasant for you to hear, though at Antoine Dental Center, you will always be offered practical and affordable solution options for solving those situations. In this practice, you'll be a partner in your care and treatment. You will be heard. There's always a solution, and those solutions can always be made affordable. For you, this is where our experience, expertise, and years of continuous practice matter most. If you ever go to a dentist and he or she isn't discussing your dental health on an ongoing basis, you should find a different, more competent, experienced dentist who does. It may not be what you want to hear, though it is important for you to hear. Once you know, you and your dentist can form a plan.
I have a stellar front desk, and I think they're very great. However, they're not doctors. They're not able to see in your mouth. They're not able to see what's going on. They can't take an x-ray over the phone, and they can't diagnose what's going on. So one of the things that we do suggest is come in. Any questions you have, you need to come in. We need to take an x-ray. The doctor needs to diagnose it, and they're the ones that are going to answer every and any question you have. We have a team of experts here that's going to help you get those x-rays taken comfortably, minimal radiation, and the doctors are going to, diagnose something that's going to suit your needs and give you various options. A perfect example, like I said, was my vehicle. My vehicle wasn't turning on the other day. It was about 2 weeks ago, and they left me stranded out there. I had to, get jumper cables out, and I called the mechanic. I can't get out of work. I have a lot of patients here. So I called my mechanic, and I asked him, hey, my car's not turning on. What's going on? He tells me, well, it could be your battery, it could be your alternator, it could be numerous things, but you need to bring your car in. I need to see it, and then I'll be able to tell you. Similar thing, just like a vehicle, you need to come in, we need to take a look at it so that we're able to assess you, determine what's best for you, and we'll go from there.
I've been a patient of Antoine Dunn for quite a while, and when they was located on Antoine, because I always did like their service, the doctors. You come in, you don't see them, nobody frowning, everybody, welcome you, and to me it seems like it's sincere. It's just not like an act, so I mean, that means a lot to me. Over the period of time, I had tooth decays. I didn't think much of them. I get it pulled, but as I got older, I realized that I need those same teeth that I no longer had. So I question I asked them about partials or implants, permanents, and they discussed both of them to me and what my options were. And I really chose the partials. The implants, I mean, the permanent was a lot more expensive, but he said the partials, the ones I have now, will work just as effectively as the permanent ones. So I chose. That's the reason why I chose the partial. I'm glad I did, because now I can actually really chew again, because I was actually chewing on one side of my mouth.
Finding first-class care and treatment is important. Surely you want that for yourself, your family, and your kids, especially if you didn't get it as a child yourself. Your financial concerns about dentistry are understandable. Insurance and a number of financing options can make your needed care affordable.
Everything that we do in our office, we try to do that would affect the aesthetics of the patients, the cosmetic, even from the simple filling, from one crown to all the way for the whole small line in visible teeth that when the patient smiles. We want to do it that the patient would be happy with their smiles. So there are some specific treatments like veneers, all ceramic crowns that we offer to the patients. Depending on the patient's tooth structure, they can have very, very thin prosthesis, which is called veneers, that we can treat patients with those, or depending on the severity of the cases, we can do all ceramic crowns for the patients. If the patient who has a severe grinding problem and then they break their teeth, and then those cases we try to do all ceramic crown for them, that they are natural looking, they are lifelike looking, people will not notice it. And if a patient who has just a little bit of chip on their mouth, or then they don't on their teeth, or they don't like the color of their teeth, and there is no need to do crowns on those patients, we can do just simple veneers on those patients. And then another cosmetic dentistry that we provide for them is teeth whitening. We can do teeth whitening. We use traditional blue light, and also we use the laser, depending on the patient desires that which route they want to go to. Every single in-office bleaching that we do, as a complimentary, we do give them a take-home kit also.
We understand that running a household and raising a family is expensive. We're people just like you. We have regular monthly expenses too, like cell phones, utilities, and car payments. We're all able to manage those expenses on a monthly budget. Your dental care and extended treatment, if necessary, can also be managed on a budget. We help you figure this out, and we'll help you find a way to make your dental care affordable.
When the patient's walking in here, we provide them with the registration forms. They go ahead and then complete the registration form, which is the demographic question and also medical health questions. And after that, they get all the necessary X-rays done, and then the doctor would examine them. After the doctor examines them, we have hygienists that would start cleaning the teeth. If it's a simple cleaning, the hygienist will start cleaning the teeth. If the patient needs to have what we call the deep cleaning, or the deep gum cleaning, which the medical term for it is periodontal cleaning, then the doctor would go ahead and then anesthetize the patient, and then the hygienist would perform the deep cleaning for the patient. And then after that is done, we provide the patients with proper oral hygiene care, and we give them a kit also that how they can follow up with their hygiene at home. And depending on the case, we make them the necessary appointments for the follow-up.
I came because somebody told me about the services they provide here, and I came and I check it by myself, and that's why I became a customer for Antoine Dental. I'm very happy with the service they offer here. Now I'm receiving the treatment for braces. They are really clear about the procedure, and they make me understand an easy way to understand the behavior of the doctors, and I would say that they do the job really well. I'm really happy with it. The way that I now can behave in front of my family and my friends and my job is really with more confidence, because I don't hesitate on telling anybody to come here to receive treatment, because it's good, it's cheap, and really professional.
When you smile, the world smiles with you. Cry, and you cry alone. A person's smile is a focal point, the thing people notice about you first. If you've ever been secretly ashamed of your smile or your personal appearance, then know that your experience in this practice with Antoine Dental Center's expert dentists will be transformational. We take our role helping you very seriously. It's our responsibility to help transform you into your future self, the person you'll be most proud to see in the mirror each day, a person with more confidence and greater self-esteem.
At first when I started here, I was like, I would tell my mom, hey, can you come in? Because I was scared, but they're like, how old are you? You can come in by yourself. So then I started going in by myself, and I started liking it. I wouldn't get anxious about it or anything. There's not much pain. How other people say there's pain, I don't feel the pain. So to me, I like it. I enjoy it. I'm already used to them. Like right now, I'm wearing my rubber bands. It makes my overbite, like my teeth center aligned, and it's been helping. Staff is, they're very nice to you. They're attentive. They try to get you in whenever you need it. They try to work you in. If you don't have an appointment, it's easy to be seen, and it's not a lot of time you have to wait.
It's amazing because there's not many places you can go that'll see you and your children. He also seen me. I don't really do the dentist well, and he's made me comfortable now. So I come here too as well. The staff here is very friendly. I have a couple that I see every time I come here. They always make my appointments when I ask for them. They try to work me in, and of course I have 3 kids that have been here with braces, and my baby's the last one with the braces. My daughter had a trauma to her face. She got hit in the mouth with softball, and Dr. Nazari was really nice with her care. It was a lot of money, but they kind of broke it down in payments for me, because she got like root canals from the top to the bottom. So, but she's okay now, and I really, really appreciate it. So he got my business forever now.
You can shop around for dentists, and you can research a lot of dental websites. The only true test of a great dentist, and the only one that matters, will be how you are treated in the practice. How does the dentist and his or her team make you feel? Are you welcomed into the practice like a family member? Do they know your name? Do they know what you like and don't like? And do they listen to you? Dentistry is not something that can be practiced or experienced on the internet. Only you can decide how important expert diagnosis, treatment plan design, care, and aftercare is to you. It's not important to everyone. If that sounds a bit harsh, I suppose it is. Our patients tend to be the kind of people concerned and careful about finding and getting the best care they can afford. They understand value is more than just the price they pay. That's why you're here, and we want you to know that you're in the right place.
Whenever I came for a filling, they told me about what could happen after if I didn't get one, and that helped me on actually making the decision of doing a filling. Oh, I like everything that the people, they're all friendly with you. They check on my schedule to see if I can make it on the days they have free. They're all smiling all the time.
The whole thing starts with the treatment plan, explaining to them how the procedures will work each step of the way. And once patients are knowledgeable about what we're going to do with a particular procedure, I think they become a lot more comfortable and more trustful in you doing the procedure on them. So ultimately, patients should know that once they come here to Antoine Dental, we want to give them the best experience possible. Once they come to the back and see us, ultimately they can make the decision for themselves, but that's something that we strive for on a day-to-day basis.
They're not like other dentists. As soon as you come in, there's a good vibe. Everyone, once you walk in the door, to whether it's for braces or whatever you're coming in for, I like how they're always with a smile. They don't look like they're down in the dumps and have a bad attitude. And I like that, because if I have a Saturday available, I don't want to come into where I'm gonna have a long face. I want someone with a good attitude and a good vibe, and it'll make me want to come back more often. My smile was pretty bad if you would have seen it to begin with. They did my gum surgery, which helped a lot, made my teeth look a lot better than what it did. They just, from every procedure that I've done here, I like that I can actually smile now and not be so nervous and try to cover my mouth every 2 seconds. I mean, now that I communicate with people, I'm not worried about the way my actual mouth looks, and I like that. That's why I specifically looked for Antoine Dental, and I enjoy my teeth now. I mean, it's a great smile.
We also hear from people who will put off seeing the dentist or starting a treatment because they think there are more important things than their dental treatment, like a spouse or children. There is never anything more important than you and how you feel about yourself. You are the most important person to invest in. You owe it to yourself and your family. You owe it to your well-being. You're either smiling with confidence or hiding in shame and embarrassment.
I just came here because a lot of people say dentist is very expensive, and it is, but I mean, everywhere is gonna be, so this place was like very familiar to my family, so I just started coming here too. I knew I needed braces before, so I just came today, and I was not expecting to get them, but they told me that I could like get finance, and I got approved, so they say, oh, you're ready for braces today, and I'm like, okay. They said, I mean, everything's gonna be straight, and because I did have my gum is, they're gonna open it bigger because everything's like shrinking down. It's been great. I love it here. I like it. They always treat me good, and they have a good customer service with everyone.
The dentist you choose should have a solid reputation for helping you get the results you want, whether it's for regular checkups or more extensive dental care. It all starts with your first appointment. Your first appointment is complimentary. There's no cost to you. It's a chance to get to meet us and for us to meet you. We'll talk about your plans and goals. If there's an opportunity for us to become your trusted dentist, then that's great. If not, that's okay too. We've helped thousands of patients in the Houston area, though we know that we're not the right dentist for every patient. So why don't we meet and find out if we're a good fit with each other?
A friend of mine who is like a sister to me, she came here for her treatment, and she's the one who recommended Antoine Dental because I kind of been debating on where I wanted to go for my orthodontic treatment, and it was something I know I needed to do. And she had such a good experience that I decided to go ahead and give them a try as well. And since I started coming here since I started coming to Antoine Dental last April, everyone here is so nice. From Dr. Nazari, Anthony, he's one of the personnel staff, Tamara, the dental assistants, everyone is really nice here. The front desk, Lupe, they know me by name, and that makes me feel really good. I actually went ahead and got my treatment done the same day that I came in for the consultation, and I knew what to expect and what to look for because I was actually a dental assistant before, so I was very familiar with the field and how things work and how, what I should expect. So I knew right from the start that this was going to be a good place for me. I absolutely love my smile. Thanks to Antoine Dental and Dr. Nazari, I absolutely love my smile. I loved it before, but I love it even more now. And even my kids, they're like, Mama, your teeth are so different now. Your smile is so much different now. And everyone, family, friends, they all notice the huge difference. And I mean, I've had friends that have been impressed with my treatment so far that I've been able to refer them to Antoine Dental for them to start straightening their smile up and everything.
Our number one goal is definitely to make the patient feel comfortable and to build a relationship, not just for one time, but for several years that they come in and maintenance their teeth. We're here to build a relationship more like a family, so like that when they come in they feel comfortable, and when they come to our office, definitely they feel like they're at home. Definitely it's totally different environment than their home, but we make sure that they're comfortable and they get their treatment that they want to make their confidence level high, or so they can have the smile that they always wanted.
From simple cleaning to implants to dentures to crown and bridges, to cosmetic dentistry, orthodontics, occlusion problems, temporomandibular joint problems. We provide all of them, and we stand behind our products. We take care of our patients. We would love to hear complaints from our patients, because that's how we improve our services and our dentistry. We don't make up any excuses. If the patient has any problem, we see them immediately. We don't give them come back next week or next or whatever. If they call us at 5 and then they have a problem, we see them immediately if they come. Even if you have to stay late for the patients, we stay late for the patients. We don't say that, nothing goes wrong. Things can go wrong all the time. Not in our office, that, if something goes wrong once in a while, we will take care of it. Take care immediately.
Over the last few minutes, you've heard from a few of our patients. They talked about how we went above and beyond what they expected. It's at the heart and soul of our name, Antoine, Beyond Praise. It's now time to decide if Antoine Dental Center is the kind of dental practice you're looking for. The next step is to call our office and to set up your first appointment. You may be tempted to put this off, to procrastinate. We hope you won't do that. Putting this off can have real long-term health consequences. It can make your care and treatment more difficult and costlier the longer you put it off. Today, right now, is a great time to get started. We've made it as easy as possible for you. It starts by calling our office at area code 281-612-7706 and making an appointment that's convenient with your schedule. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to meeting you very soon.